Hey guys, we're on lesson 4 of unit 4, and I want to teach you a really cool trick that's going to take your composition and layout to the next level. It's called rule of thirds. Okay, you can use this. It's so simple and it's going to make your designs look way more professional. So what is the rule of thirds? It's a layout and sizing tool for your design elements on your canvas, okay? So what you have to do basically is split up your artboard into 1/3 sections, both horizontally. So I got blue line here, blue line here. So I got 1/3, 2/3, and 3/3, and vertically. So I got orange line here and orange line here. So we got 1/3, 2/3, and 3/3 going vertically. Okay. And then we're going to place and size our elements depending on this grid. So let me show you some examples. All right, so we can use the rule of thirds to size some elements. So look at this bad example. This person is exactly half the page, which is not good. In this example, the person is too small. And check out the good example. They're exactly 1/3 of the page, which is a good sizing measurement. You can also use the rule of thirds to locate objects. So here we see that the object is at exactly half of the page, which is bad. And also horizontally it's good because it's on a 1/3 line, but just vertically we don't want it at halfway up the page. Here the person is centered too much vertically up the page, and horizontally it's right in the middle of the page. Usually you want to avoid putting people right in the middle of the page. Here's a good example. The person is exactly at the intersection horizontally and vertically at the 1/3 locations, which for whatever reason, scientifically or artistically, is more pleasing to the human eye than any of these other locations. Now let me show you some examples of the rule of thirds used in many different areas. It's used so often. So we have Vincent van Gogh's epic Starry Night painting. You see the cypress tree right here. It is pretty much at the 1/3 mark. Of course, it doesn't have to be exactly at 1/3, but we see it's pretty much at a 1/3 section. If we look at this painting down here, we see that the people's the focal points of where the artist wants you to look is at these intersections of the 1/3. In photography, it's used so much. Look at where this guy is located. He's located at that 1/3 line. So that's where your eye, the viewer, that the photographer wants you to look at. Look at this woman. This is a great example. She is located at that intersection again of the 1/3 lines, which creates a very dramatic, pleasing picture. Even in movies, when the guy holding the movie camera, he's usually going to frame the person at the 1/3 intersections. So we got Wonder Woman here, and she's at that 1/3 line, and she has this space over here to fight her enemies on the battlefield, right? So it would be way worse if Wonder Woman was like way over here or in the middle. It would just not feel as good as this location here. Okay, so that is the 1/3 rule. Use it, just depend on it right now. It's a great, easy technique for you to start using immediately to improve your designs.